That one I think stung, to be honest. West Ham 2, Manchester United 1. United sit 14th in the Premier League with 11 points after 9 games, 4 losses, 2 draws, 3 wins. Overall, in all competitions, 4 wins in what I believe is now 14 games. It's just not good enough. It really isn't. Today, they were lacklustre. The first half, they were creating things, but nothing really clicked. They were... The problem I have with United is that, yes, we are quite decent defensively. Like, we've conceded 11 goals, I think it is, this season, which isn't too bad. Seems like Chelsea and Villa have also conceded 11 goals. But the problem is, we have the third lowest goal scoring tally in the league. So that's an issue. That's a major issue. And when you look at the team and who's playing, and the team's becoming predictable. I could have picked the team based off Thursday night who was going to play. Maybe I would have put in Agate instead of Casemiro, and I would have got that one wrong. But the rest would have picked themselves. It was obviously going to be Bruno in the 10, Eriksen alongside one other. It was going to be Agate or Casemiro. It was going to be Garnacho and Rashford on the wing, depending on which side you wanted to put him. It was going to be Højlund up front. The back four picks itself. This is the problem. It's too predictable. And when you're not trying things and trying to think of something else, like, why not put Bruno into a wider position so we can put balls into the box for Højlund? Why not try something a little bit different? Maybe a different 3 midfield. Well, we're a bit limited with the midfield, but maybe try a single pivot defensive midfielder in either Casemiro or Agate, and try Eriksen and Fernandes doing a kind of double pivot 8 or something along those lines. Something different. And they're too predictable. And the other problem with the team is that they're just not scoring goals, and you just don't see them scoring goals. Garnacho had a shot in the game where he hit the bar, but let's be honest, it wasn't going to go. It didn't look like it was dipping in. It just looked like suddenly it clipped the bar. Dalot had a great chance, beat the keeper and put it wide, which he's a fullback, so I'll give him a slight leeway on that, but he should have scored that. They had one from a corner which clipped the bar. They had another one from a header from a free kick, I think it was, from Casemiro, which was well saved by Fabianski. Obviously the goal as well. But it was limited. It was quite good first half. There was a lot more in it for the first half. Maybe the quality, if they were a bit more confident of going forward, they might have got a goal or two. But there was just lacking. It was something lacking. And then obviously the second half, West Ham had more ball, had more chances, got a goal. United then equalised about 5, 6, 7 minutes later. And then as time progressed, you thought, yeah, they got the equaliser, but are they going to push on, get a winner? And it just didn't really happen. And then the controversy happens with the penalty. Now, I'm going to say a bit about it now, but I think I'm going to get some evidence together for this season, especially, maybe over the last season or so, and conduct or put together a video in regards to English refereeing. Now, I've done a reaction kind of to it on the old channel, which you can't see anymore, so I want to kind of rehash it a bit with a bit more evidence. But I'm going to suit it a little bit differently and do it from the perspective of, with evidence, is refereeing in England bad, or is it something else? Is this what's causing this? Because to have a VAR decision be given where 2 players have literally collided with each other and you give a penalty for that, and I've seen a lot of people have a lot talk about this online, it's literally coming together. It's such a poor decision. And the VAR, the person on VAR, the referee on VAR was Michael Oliver, who I genuinely believe is the worst referee in England right now. For consistently being inconsistent, and just some of the decisions he makes are ridiculous. And it baffles me. So I'm going to look into that within the week and get some evidence together for it. So I don't want to say a lot about it now, but for me, that is not a penalty. It's just not. How you can give that is ridiculous. And David Coote is not much better than Michael Oliver. He's gone to the screen. He's seen it. You can overturn that. You can look at that on the screen and go, looks like it's coming together to me. They've slowed it down and everything. You look at it in real time. It's so weak from the referees. And I'll be interested to see what happens from it coming forward and see what gets said. But for me, it's just not a penalty. It's just not. Bowen obviously puts it away quite nicely, and then United don't do anything after that and lose the game. So what's next? Is it the end of Erik Ten Hag? I think that it feels like it's close. If not going to be happening this week, it feels like it's close. There's rumours of candidates being interviewed again. There's been rumours of Xavi being talked to with an Iniesta assistant manager role. Now, they are a midfield and a half, to be honest, but we'll see what happens, because I feel like this season there hasn't been much from them. There was the second half against Brentford. There was the little bit against Fulham. There was the first 20 minutes against Porto. That's really it that I can think of. We've got 3 wins. The Southampton game, there was bits where they kind of in between where they got their goals, and the Southampton were just poor the rest of it. But I feel like United are winning games where other teams are playing poorly, and that's where we're at. And that is not good enough. It's just not. Just isn't for United. But let me know what you think, guys, in the comments. Like this video if you haven't. Subscribe if you are new. We're a new channel, so we want to get the subscribers up. Doom and gloom continues at United. We move to Wednesday and Leicester in the Cup. But will Erik Ten Hag be in the dugout? We'll find out. Until next time, guys, take care.